What's going on, world? It's your boy Kuya P and my pal Heather Hurt to do another infamous trailer reaction to projects coming our way. This is a film called 1992 starring Tyrese Gibson, Ray Liotta, as well as Scott Eastwood. I believe this is one of Ray Liotta's last projects, if I'm not mistaken.
So this might be his last project, if it's still...
Yeah. So it's called 1992, based on some true event. Well, it's a fictional telling of real events that occurred back in 1992. You ready to check this one out, Heather?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
Get a pack of Phillies. You speak English, bitch?
Watch your mouth.
The fuck you say? How the fuck that feel?
Familiar.
This is my home. These streets raised me.
Might get a little crazy out there today.
Media outlets from around the world await a verdict in the Rodney King beating.
Maybe I can bring the sun back up here.
All right, run it for me. Catalytic converters. They need platinum. How much they got in there?
10 million.
You need a miracle to pull this off.
The jury in the Rodney King trial.
A stunning verdict.
The 4 police officers were found not guilty.
You watching the news?
No one minding the store.
This is our window.
You know what scares me? I don't want you to grow up to be like me. It's wild out there to be more safe here.
You're at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Can't control us. You don't hold us.
Where's my son?
It's not gonna end well for you.
It's not going well for you.
Watch me as I
I'm gonna obliterate your whole fucking family.
Give me my son.
And if I don't,
Then we got a problem, homie.
All right, there you go. Coming soon. Tyrese Gibson, Scott Eastwood, Ray Liotta in his probably, I think, his final performance before he passed away. Rest in power to Ray Liotta. A little heist film that occurs during the riots. A father who's fresh out of jail, former gang member, gets caught up in trying to reach his son as this heist is occurring during this riot that is also occurring. Based on true events that happened back in 1992. I'll also preface before I throw it to Heather that I've screened this film. This was actually supposed to drop a couple months back, and I had the pleasure of checking it out because we were going to do some interviews. So hopefully that'll still happen, but dates got pushed, interviews got pushed. So I'll have a review, I guess, closer to when it drops. And hopefully we'll have some interviews because now that it got pushed, those interviews will possibly happen to help with the promo when it finally drops. But 1992, what do you think of the premise? Are you interested in this project, Heather?
Absolutely. It looks, I don't know how I feel so much about using such a big moment in history as a precipice for a heist film. But at the same, as a precipice for heist, as a, hell, kind of, trying to figure out English a little bit. But at the same time, I think that it's interesting that they're going to do it to bring eyes back to it and the power that it had on an entire community and how shit like this really did happen. I'm sure, as you said, the heist is fictional, but it's one of those where it was so bad in certain parts of the country because of what happened of the decision of the wrongful freedom charges that were given, that release charges that were given. there were opportunities like this. A lot of really bad things happened to a lot of really great people everywhere because of what happened. And I'm curious. I'm definitely curious. I love Ray Liotta. Rest in peace for sure. He does it. I actually just watched the Phineas and Ferb episode where he did a cameo, and it's still one of my favorite cameos on that show. I'm curious. I'm very curious. But it's also one of those movies, I won't deny, where I could definitely see a lot of people going, this isn't tasteful. So one of the big reasons I want to see, one, Death Row does it. So I feel like it's going to be, if any production company would, it would be Death Row. But at the same time, the only thing that gives me pause is because of the events that it starts with. But the only way for me to be cured of that concern is to watch it.
Gotcha. Well, I think there's a lot of films that do that, that put a fictional story within real events. So it's something that's done before, but I can wholly understand now with the optics, and as we've all grown wiser and more thinking about others as we create these stories, that it could be, a trigger and also not a good look in certain respects. But it is something that's been done a lot over time. But yeah, I think it is great that we think, and look at the optics on how projects can be done, and if it's done right or tastefully, or if it's meant for a reason in different respects. I can't say anymore because I don't want to spoil, and I've messed up earlier on some other recordings we've done today. So if you want a heist film set during that time that talks on racism, that talks on it's an action drama. Stay tuned for more of my thoughts, reviews, hopefully, if I can get time to put it together, and hopefully interviews when it comes out now later, because that's what happened with Lionsgate. I will have them up, but I would say, yeah, come check it out. I was very curious. They didn't have a trailer when I saw it. I went in straight cold. They didn't give me anything when I finally saw it. But now I think that was a well done trailer. I can say that. And if you weren't intrigued, I'm intrigued by it. Makes me want to see it again, to be honest. Now, I think they did a really good job with that trailer. So there you go. Those are our thoughts. Heather's intrigued. I'm intrigued again. And that's what a reaction needs to do to you, to make you go see the film. So there you go. 1992 coming soon, I believe in the fall, from Lionsgate, as well as Death Row. Can't believe Death Row is still out there kicking it. It's crazy. I feel like I'm back in 1992 again. It's crazy. There you go. Heather Hurt, your boy QP. Nerds rule the world.